Hey, Lazy here. Riddles and puzzles have proven to be incredibly popular within the Rune community. Thanks to Matt, one of the developers at Rune, we now have a new one with a bit of a twist. The riddles and all you need to solve them are held within a new Riddle smart contract. This may be a bit out of the comfort zone of a few people, but the skills to navigate the blockchain explorers are important, and hopefully this video will give you a place to start learning. So where is the riddle? You can find the Riddle Contract on the BSC Explorer. I'll put the contract address and BSC scan link in the description. Let's go there now. This gives us an overview of the contract interactions, but what we're interested in is the contract itself. So from here we can go to contract, and if it's verified, we can go through the source code including all the instructions we need. Let's go through some of the instructions now. Scroll down, let's put this into full screen, and let's zoom in a little. Welcome to another riddle from your friends at Rune Metaverse. This one is slightly different from what you're used to. Instead of answering on Telegram, you answer directly with the contract. There are a series of gates to pass, each containing its own challenge. Only by passing all of the gates will you gain the RXS and rune words locked within. So there are a series of gates, and all answers are submitted to the contract. The first to pass them all wins all the rewards. We can see the initial prize pool gathered via donations from the community, and as it says, anytime someone plays, the RXS prize pool increases. Let's go down to tolls. So this is basically saying attempts at gates cost RXS. The first attempt on a gate will cost 10 RXS, and each additional will cost 10 RXS more than the previous. So if you attempt a gate 5 times, you will pay 150 RXS plus gas. This resets to 10 RXS on the next gate. We will see later that because you can see exactly how the gates are coded, you can be a lot more confident that your answers are correct before trying. Into how to play. So this is a technical game, and I'm not expecting it to appeal to everyone. That said, if you wanted to take part, it will be a great way of learning something about coding and how the blockchain works. So it should be fun and educational. You'll interact with the contract using BSC scan. The read tab of the contract interaction screen will show you the progress of other players too. To enter the challenge, make sure you've called the approve function on RXS to this contract, remembering to add 18 zeros to the number of RXS you want to approve. So although, as it says, the answers are a bit technical, it's a great opportunity to learn a bit of code and maybe even seek support within the community. The first real step is to approve the spending of RXS on this contract. So let's do that now. So first we'll go to the RXS contract. You may have already been here. So we're looking for contract, write to contract, and then we're going to find the approve function. This is us. So we want to approve the RXS contract. So we can put that as spender. And the amount we're putting in here is the number of RXS we want to approve, followed by 18 zeros. So let's say I want to put 1000 RXS, and then 18 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the way I do it, just to make sure I'm getting it wrong. So that's 6, 8, 12, 18. So this will allow me to spend up to 1000 RXS on the Riddle contract. So we can write to contract. I forgot to sign in here. So at the top, we can see connect to Web3. Select your wallet. Next, connect. There we go. It's green. It's got my wallet address in there. And I can go back to approve, spender, amounts, and write. Confirm the transaction. Now I'm just going to go back to the contract. So now we've approved some RXS to play with. What's next? It says some gates require you to submit answers as a signature to make sure others can't see what you're submitting. Let's run through how to actually submit an answer first. First, we need to look at the code for the gate we want to answer. Let's say gate 4. So if we scroll down, this shows us all the code for gate 4. I won't give any clues on how to read this, but it said above that the gates that say bytes call data signature, shown here, require a signature for the response when you submit it. So let's say we think that the answer for gate 4 is 1000. It's the number 1000. First, we go to write contract. Scroll to the top. Oh, we got write contract right here. go to scroll down to gate 4. Let's just check so we're not connected again. So let's just reconnect. Okay. See, we're connected now. Wallet is here. Go back down to gate 4. And we want to put 1,000, but it's saying we need a signature. So what we do is we get this address. Again, I'll add it. And on the last part here, we just put the number that we want to submit as an answer. So we have 1,000 here. Let's go to this. Sign me in. Okay, so I just want to sign this. Sign right here. And I want to copy this signature. Go back to the right contract. And I want to attempt gate 4 with this, this signature. So I paste it in. Click right. So you can see if there's an error, if there's a problem here executing it, and the gas fee is incredibly high. The most likely reasons are 1, the RXS you are trying to spend hasn't been approved. 2, you don't have enough RXS in your wallet. Or 3, the Riddle contract isn't actually enabled. And that's my case right now. The contract isn't enabled, so I can't send anything. Normally I'd click confirm, and the attempt would go through. Let's go back and read the contract. I mean the code. Let's go back up. So one hint here is that all gates that require answers are whole numbers. So if you're coming up with answers that are words or have percentage signs or anything else, they're not going to work. So other hints we have here, all gates are Rune related, and the code itself is written in bad solidity. And what it means by this is it's more complex and confusing than it needs to be, and it's not an industry standard writing. So don't use it as an example of what good code is. Also says here that if you're stuck, you can ask for hints, but this may cost you. So you can ask directly to Matt, and any cost for these hints will be going into increasing the price pool for whoever wins. An additional warning here of make sure you pay attention to whether you've passed a gate. Continuing to attempt a gate after it's been solved will continue to charge a toll. You can view the gates you've passed on BSC scan or on the leaderboard. We can do that here by going to read contract. And if we look at gate attempted and gate passed, so we can see gate 4 attempted, gate 4 passed. So if you've attempted it, your address will be shown here within this list here. And if you've passed your wallet, your address will be shown within this list. Sam has also made an awesome looking UI which you can check. From here you can see the number of players that have joined, the number of attempts that have been made, and the current prize pool, as well as the rank of how many gates people have passed. And that's it. I hope this is enough to get you all started on the riddle, and I wish you all the best of luck.